I was diagnosed with breast cancer several weeks ago at the age of 63, and I'm at the beginning of a journey. This video is the story of my breast cancer surgery, specifically breast preservation surgery, which we commonly call a lumpectomy. I hope my story will reassure you, or someone that you know, that you'll come out of it the other side ready for what's ahead. I hope you'll check out the other videos on my channel, which is about women thriving in midlife and beyond. Let's begin with my breast cancer facts. I was diagnosed with stage 1A invasive ductal carcinoma, grade 2. Stage 1A means very early stage, less than 2 centimeters in size, and no visible cancer in the lymph nodes during pre-surgery testing that they do. Grade 2 means a moderately aggressive cancer, which will play into future planning about prevention. The tumor was estrogen and progesterone receptor positive and HER2 negative, which are also relevant in later treatment plans, and you can learn about those things online and what they mean. But bottom line is I caught it early, and I caught it by discovering an irregularity in my breast, and I took swift action, and I know that I am very, very lucky. I have a whole video on that experience and the diagnostic process, and I invite you to check it out. Every breast cancer situation and treatment plan is unique to the cancer and the person, but most every case involves a surgery at some point. I had surgery only 2 weeks after my diagnosis. They moved really fast. I chose a lumpectomy, which made more sense in my case. During the days leading up to my surgery, I did 3 things that really helped me to manage my anxiety about all of it. Number 1, daily yoga. It grounded me and helped me to relax my mind. Number 2, outdoor walks. They really helped me to clear my mind again, very important. And the third thing was a girls' trip with close friends from college. I did that for the 4 days leading right up to the surgery date, and I cannot begin to tell you how valuable that trip was for me. I was with friends who have known me for 45 years, and being with them just felt like a warm blanket and kept my mind off the surgery. It was truly the best therapy I could have had to reduce my stress in advance of the surgery. I'm just about to leave for the surgery. I slept poorly last night, and I'm nervous but not freaked out. I'm on my way. Surgery day finally arrived, and my husband came with me until they ushered me into the preparation area. There are lots of things that need to happen before the surgery and a bunch of time waiting. So I brought my phone and earbuds, and I binge watched a heartwarming TV series, yet another warm blanket strategy to keep my mind calm. I highly recommend that you bring something to keep you occupied when you go to the hospital. It keeps the stress at bay and just keeps you, not thinking about what's about to happen. Part of my surgery preparation included injection of a dye that travels from the tumor area to the lymph nodes and shows the doctors which lymph nodes to extract for further testing. These injections aren't painful, just like a mild bee sting. The IV was actually worse. I received general anesthesia for the surgery. The surgeon removed the lump and the lymph nodes for testing. I did have to have my nipple and areola removed, and I was actually surprisingly unfazed about this during my initial treatment consultation. There are cosmetic procedures to address that later, but I'm not hung up on that right now. My health is the priority. After an hour or 2 in recovery, my husband came to take me home. The general anesthesia left me quite dizzy on surgery day and the next day, and I slept for a lot of that time. It took several days actually for the dizziness and a bit of nausea to go away, and I had some medication for the nausea, and I didn't have to take much, but I did take some. It really helped also that a friend delivered a homemade lasagna that first night, and I received many wonderful messages from friends and family. And friends even sent flowers too. It really did help to lift my spirits. If you have a friend experiencing breast cancer, send them a text, email, card, or a letter. They might not be able to respond to you, but just getting those messages is so wonderful. All these gestures really do help. I managed post-operative pain as advised with alternating doses of acetaminophen, which is Tylenol, and ibuprofen every 3 hours around the clock for the first 2 days, and then tapered off a bit after that. They prescribed that oxycodone or the Tylenol with codeine, but I did not need to take it. The mild pain mostly subsided after about 48 hours, and after that it was just a little tender but not painful. 3 days after the surgery, I felt my energy returning and I was able to do most of what I would normally do in a day. And I took things slower and stopped to rest when I needed to. After 1 week, which was only like a couple days ago, I felt my energy was back to normal. Some people have limited range of motion in their arm and shoulder for a while after this surgery, and I did not experience this. And the medical team attributed that to my being physically fit. So stay fit. I've also not yet experienced what's called lymphedema, which is heaviness and swelling in the arm and armpit due to reduced capacity of the lymph system. This is more common for people who had more lymph nodes removed than I did, I think. And I do know that it's still possible for this to happen later if something challenges my immune system. So how do I feel after the surgery? In a word, relieved. The anxiety I had felt prior to the surgery had mostly left me afterwards. However, the whole experience is jarring, and I'm having some trouble getting a full night's sleep. When I wake up in the middle of the night, as we all do at this age, to use the bathroom, I can't seem to fall back asleep very easily. I'm sure this will improve over time as I adjust to my new reality. On the positive front, I am looking forward to an exciting trip before my other treatments begin. I really believe that having something to look forward to helps to lift your spirits when life hands you a curveball. There are some unanswered questions about my treatment, as I mentioned, or at least alluded to at the beginning, and that's just part of the process. A breast cancer diagnosis is not a one-and-done situation. It's a condition that requires ongoing management, even if they get all the cancer through the surgery. Staying positive and taking care of yourself is paramount. If you found this video valuable, I hope you'll click thumbs up, comment, share your experience, and share this video with others who you think would benefit from it. I'd love it if you could subscribe to my channel, where you'll find inspirations on thriving gracefully in midlife and beyond. See you next time.